What's up, you guys? It's Steve here. I believe I'm live. If you can see me, let me know in the comments down below. But I wanted to get you caught up on the latest with stimulus. As President Joe Biden, we're hearing stimulus executive actions. They are being forced through. Now, I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. And also, a lot of people are wondering, what about fourth $2,000 stimulus checks? Well, you guys, I'm going to get you caught up on the latest. Be sure to stick around to the end on that, as we're hearing that it did win big in the House of Representatives. And so I'm going to get you caught up on that. And what about stimulus checks as an executive action, like we're seeing for the student loan debt forgiveness, which we are hearing President Joe Biden is forcing through? Wait till you see the latest headlines. I'm going to get you guys caught up. Now, if you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash the like button for me. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. I'll keep you up to speed on everything. Let's take a look at these headlines coming out. And I can see that we are live. How's it going, everybody? Very nice to meet you this morning live on YouTube. So let me see if I can do this live stream switch really quick here for you so you can see the latest headlines. Take a look. Biden signs executive orders on stimulus checks, food stamps, and minimum wage. Now, this was almost exactly 2 years ago. And a lot of people are saying, though, what about fourth $2,000 stimulus checks today, 2022, as we enter into 2023? And like I said, stick around to the end because I'm going to give you an update as these are still coming up. We're hearing this was a major factor in the GOP representatives winning in the House. But you guys, you can see that executive actions have taken place for stimulus checks in the past. People are saying it could still happen now. And here's why. Take a look at this. This is the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget's COVID money tracker. So this is all of the money that has been provided for stimulus throughout the course of the entire pandemic, the past couple of years. And you can see administrative actions, $1 trillion, and of that, they have sent out, dispersed 0.8 of that 1 trillion, which is $800 billion. You can see legislative actions, the orange bar, out of $6 trillion that came from all the previous stimulus packages, the American Rescue Plan, all of the different packages that have been released. 5.5 trillion have been sent out, which means literally 500 billion still remain. And a lot of people are saying he could easily tap into those funds, executive actions, send it out in the form of fourth $2,000 stimulus checks to everybody in the nation. And we're hearing those on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, low-income individuals. There's a lot of people that still need help. Why not send this out to everybody? As they're saying, the student loan debt forgiveness is essentially, we've heard it said on several different news reports, a $20,000 or $10,000 stimulus check to those that have that debt. Let me know your thoughts. As we could take that money, it's literally 300 billion of new spending being sent out to the president, to student loan borrowers. They're saying you could take that money, send out a $1,200 stimulus check, or don't even add to our debt. Just take the remaining 500 billion, use that and send it out. Fulfill those promises of stimulus checks to the American people that have been waiting for almost 2 years now, as you saw in that previous article, since the last stimulus checks and executive actions were done for those. Now, there is that money remaining, and you can see on the COVID money tracker as we scroll down here, legislative actions, direct payments. This is two people. You can see here that there's 869 total that has gone out. Now, if we break this down by stimulus check, you can see 1,400 per person was 400 billion. So 500 billion literally could do a $2,000 stimulus check. Now, take a look at the latest headlines coming out, you guys. This came out about a week ago. The U.S. court extends the block on Biden's student loan debt forgiveness plan. But take a look at what's been coming out over the weekend. The Biden administration begins notifying approved student loan relief applicants that they've been approved. Biden administration begins notifying approved student loan relief applicants. So they're saying you have been approved despite the fact that this is paused and blocked. But the program is still on hold due to multiple lawsuits. Here's another one just came out today. Student loan forgiveness, important emails sent to applicants. Now this says, scrolling down, President Joe Biden speaks about student loan debt relief at a Delaware State University on Friday, October the 21st. The Education Department is sending out emails to update applicants on student loan forgiveness, even as the proposal remains mired in court hearings. Education Secretary Miguel Cardona said that the department began sending emails on Saturday, this past weekend, and would continue to send out this applications in the coming days and send this out to applicants in the coming days. Now, the emails are being sent to applicants whose forgiveness has been approved pending court hearing. And here you can see the tweets that went out. We remain confident in our legal authority to carry out the student loan debt relief program at the President of the United States. And I announced in August, Cardano tweeted, borrowers, remember, we will not stop fighting for you. So they are still continually pushing for this. And we've heard this reported as a $20,000 or $10,000 stimulus check. This debt, it just doesn't disappear. They're essentially giving $300 billion to the lenders to wipe this out. Now, let me know your thoughts. Should they be doing this, or should they be focusing, as we mentioned, on stimulus checks? As I mentioned, it's been done before. We've seen with the LWA program, former President Donald Trump sent out additional money from FEMA disaster relief funds to extend out and enhance unemployment benefits for those that needed it. Now, we will see. I will keep you guys up to date, and let me know your thoughts on this, if this is something that they should be doing. If there's any quick questions before I sign off, just wanted to give you guys this quick update. And again, let me know your thoughts. Should they go ahead and do this? We've got $500 billion of excess funds left over remaining. We could use that for stimulus checks, fourth $2,000. They could fulfill the promises that they had made over 2 years ago for low income. What about SSI, SSDI? I'm keeping you up to date on that, as there are 3 proposals as well for an additional $200 per month. Also, $1,400 stimulus checks to those on Social Security. What has happened with that? We're hearing that a lot of these are going to be coming back to the forefront, and that now that the midterm elections have passed, Congress is saying these are going to get done. Progressives are saying in 2023. But how long are they going to string us along on these? Let me see if there's any quick questions that I can answer for you. Let's see. People are asking, if they apply, do they have to submit another one? What I'm reading is no. If you've submitted an application, you don't have to submit another one. People are saying they got theirs approved. Yes, a lot of these started going out over the weekend. This is going out to a lot of low-income individuals in all 50 states. Yes, this is a federal student loan forgiveness, so this goes out to everybody. Doesn't matter what state you're in. They're saying on a federal level, if this gets approved, they're going to be wiping out student debt. How do I apply for student loan forgiveness? So at this time, what we're hearing is, if you have not already applied, it is currently blocked. And I can put a link for you guys in the description after this live stream, so that way you can get access to it in case they open that up again. I hope we're going to see it. Somebody says, any help for residents in Arizona? Okay, so you guys, so this was update on the executive orders by the president for student loan debt forgiveness. And we're going to be seeing about stimulus checks. If you want to see more on stimulus checks and where things stand with $2,000 fourth federal level stimulus checks, I did a stimulus check update for you in my last video. I think it was Saturday. I'll go ahead and put a link to that for you guys as well. Actually, let me just show it to you very quickly, so that way you can see it for yourself. Here is the channel, and you can see this most recent one right here. Fourth $2,000 to all $2,000 checks wins in 2022, and that is what they're saying won that final seat for the Republicans in the House of Representatives. So if you're interested in stimulus checks, fourth $2,000 checks, they're still talking about it even now. That is what they're saying won that final seat. A Republican in California, won a seat in the House of Representatives, and they're saying that one of the big things was that he supported fourth $2,000 stimulus checks. So be sure to check that out. What executive actions come from the president, I'll keep you up to date on everything. Thank you guys so much for joining me live here on YouTube, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Take care.